Okay, remember our maybe not perfect one, but still our channel. Okay, it holds several times, and we are testing it again. We've got some right now we are testing the zone here before market decide to go higher above 70.44. So that's quite significant. And there was a Bank of England minutes. There was also a few minutes ago Mr. Carney. More important thing, I would say Bank of England, of course, is important, right? But based on the current market developments here, especially that we are here right now, we have to have a look what we've got tomorrow, and we've got retail sales number, and the expectations are better than the previous one, right? And Friday we've got preliminary GDP from UK. So in total, watch the daily close. There is a possibility that, especially right at the US cash open, we may see some stop hunting, okay? But once we are going to see move back above 30, 35, that could be idea to eventually go long. And I would eventually, if I'm going decide to go long, my stop is going to be slightly below 70 to give the room. And again, rise towards 71 based on this not perfect channel is going to be possible, okay? But that's the pound. Let's switch to 5-minute chart to get all the details in place. If there is going to be any quick move, to have it here, guys. Euro pound, plenty of lines. I know the chart doesn't look good, maybe, but guys, that's the important development. Either the pound is going to be much weaker, or at some point euro is going to be much stronger than it is right now. The only thing, we are testing the line here. And to be honest with you guys, once we are going to be above, we really, because all the supply here has been consumed. I would say that we've got the huge chance to go towards 79.70, right? So very nice development on euro pound. It could confirm pound weakness, or it could confirm at some point euro strength. Now, in regards to euro, guys, I know that we're going quickly through all those crosses, but anyway, guys, 134.75, okay? That's the yearly low. We saw stop hunting yesterday, but guys, we have to answer the questions to ourselves. When you are making new yearly low, when you do expect tons of stops below, why we are still around 34.70? Why we are not at 134 right now? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm totally bearish on euro dollar, and I told you about this, that I'm totally bearish on euro dollar. Okay, but I also mentioned I've been long, to be honest with you. I've been long. I've been stopped out during the I got very tight. I had a very tight stop, and I've been stopped out in between the Tokyo and European session here. They made 2 pips lower only. I was long. I've been stopped out. Okay, but guys, I'm looking to buy. We do have the working order to buy above 34.75. Okay, one more time, the confirmation will come only on a weekly close below that level. Even more, would be better to see the monthly close below that level. Remember our chart. That's the weekly chart. If we are going to close like this, then okay, we will try to find some selling opportunities. But as of now, okay, I'm bearish, but intraday and the whole situation, I'm looking to buy for a bounce, and then maybe not the bounce, intraday bounce toward 39, okay? But I'm totally bearish, but here is not the place for me to sell right now. If we are going to go lower, we will make the pullback, then I will try to find a good place to sell. As of now, I'm looking to buy for nice bounce, and then I will think, depends on what's going to happen on the market, to eventually join the sell side. Why? Because selling right now, right? Let's get back to early chart. There was a possibility there was a possibility that this line here on the move back should provide good supply, and it did. But what does it mean? On the intraday basis, the eventual supply has been consumed already, and we are still not that far. So selling here, we cannot place the stop above this level, because most probably we don't have more supply here. Okay, in my opinion, maybe I'm totally wrong. Okay, maybe I'm totally wrong. So the next level is around 35.25. So that's quite 50 pips from here. Let's say risking 10, that it's worth to take the shot. And the next, we've got slightly higher supply around 35.50, which could correspond at some point with this upper end of the channel, okay? 35.50. So from current level, it's around 75 pips. Guys, of course, if we are going to make the final decision right now and we will fall down, okay, I'm not, that's why I've got stop buy order above the high, okay, and I agree, if we are going lower from here, then okay, then means that we should think about the selling, but still the confirmation we will get at the weekly close, at Friday evening, okay. So be very, very careful. I'm bearish on euro dollar, but selling here is a big danger. Selling here is a big danger. Okay. So that's euro dollar. That's euro dollar. Now, Aussie. When I woke up morning, I was sick. Yeah, we were long, but I knew it that I'm not going to watch the Aussie data. That's why I decided to take the position, to close the position. Okay, but hopefully, if any of you watched Aussie CPI, okay, we had a stop. Our stop has not been hit, so hopefully you are able to grab few nice pips. But again, guys, in total, based on the current price action, there is a chance that the Aussie will go higher. Okay. Above 95 or even towards 95.70, where we have the weekly supply zone. Okay. But 94.60, based on this huge move, 94.60, okay, the previous resistance line, that could be a good selling opportunity. Of course, if we are going to get any confirmation on smaller time frame, okay, that could be nice level to try to trade from the short side, but only as an intraday trade only. All right. We do have this nice supply zone. Okay. Remember, I'm always saying patient will pay, so we hit this supply zone. Okay. I used to sell some Aussie here, but I took partial nice profit, then I've been stopped out. Okay. The current market action telling me that I'm gonna try to look for selling opportunity. Most probably we will make some pullback or deeper pullback, and finally most probably we will go towards 95.20, where we've got the chance based on the daily chart to hit very nice supply zone. Okay, that's gonna be number 3. It could be that we are going to spike towards the supply zone and move back. Okay, this type of the action we could have, right? So that's Aussie, and intraday, from the intraday perspective, I'm looking to sell, to try to find some selling opportunity. Okay. Now, Aussie yen also approaching very nice supply zone on daily around 96. And I'm watching, in regards to yen crosses, I'm watching the US 10-year government bonds, the futures on the 10-year T-notes. If you don't have the possibility, so here is the link where you can watch it. If you don't have a possibility to watch it on your platform, then on the chat I'm sending the link where you can find it live. If you don't know this website quite good, you can find many different live many different live charts. Okay. If you can hear the noise in the background, it's CNBC. If it's too noisy, just let me know over the chat. I will pump the volume down. So for me, overall in pounds total today, that was quite fast, quick, nice developments before the Bank of England minutes. One I've shown you was on Euro Pound. It was so fast, so I was not able to make it public through the website. Okay. So sorry about this, but I took oh sorry, this here. I took this short based on a daily supply level, based on this dynamic intraday supply level. Okay. But it was so quick. I was looking for the first support here, and I took the profit. I took right at the supply zone. Okay, so that was quite nice. Almost 50 pips. But it was easy to spot, and especially it was easy on euro pound, guys. 1, 2, 3. Remember our magic number 3. Back to euro dollar. There is on the 5-minute chart, there is a quite nice job-based rally. Let me show you. Okay. Drop to the new low. Okay. We made a base and we took out this supply here, this supply here, this supply here, all the supply here to the left. Okay. So now we didn't come back to the demand. I would say for the very speculative move, that's gonna be like 5-7 pips stop. I would say if we are going to hit that level and make turnaround, I'm going to take this long, but I'm going to wait. As the stop is so tight, I'm going to wait for some turnaround, okay, just to avoid the situation that we are going through this zone, to avoid the automatic stop out. Okay, so I'm going to wait for some kind of turnaround around this level. And that's why I'm telling right now, because again, it could be quite fast, quick move. So just to be aware of it. Okay. We've got 10 minutes to Canadian retail sales, so let's have a look on the Canadian dollar. I put 2 lines as a visible support. Okay. And this one is a place where markets show the weakness. And look guys, the first visible support, in my opinion, it could be the target for the quick move to the downside. But look guys, we've got 1, 2, number 3. It's going to be connected to the place where market intraday showed the weakness last time. Okay. So level around 0.67580, it's worth to watch in my opinion. Right? All right. Dollar yen does nothing. And euro yen, that's tricky. That's tricky. I would say that we've got a chance to move towards 138.20 to hit the low of this demand zone. Okay, but we've got on the hourly right now here, we are testing intraday support. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see bounce from here. The thing is that we only took the supply on this move here higher. We took out only supply here. Still plenty of supply higher. Let's use different line. like this. Oh, maybe we hit slightly. Let's see. But we are right now. Let's switch to 5-minute chart to see what's going on. In the 5-minute chart, we are entering this demand zone, but on 5-minute chart it doesn't look good, not at all. As I mentioned, euro pound is saying that either pound is going to be weak or euro is going to be stronger. So in that case, I'm also watching the developments on the euro Aussie and euro CAD on different monitors. So let's see, because that could, at some point we could see some profit taking from short euro. So I wouldn't be surprised to see, especially on the crosses like euro Aussie, euro CAD, to see rallies around 50-100 pips. Okay, guys, again, I'm very bearish on euro, but we are approaching everywhere to the strong support, so be careful. That's definitely not the place to sell euro right now. Maybe we will go down, okay, but it's only confirmed the bearish view, and then on any pullback, then we will try to look for selling opportunities. I'm not checking Kiwi right now. I'm gonna do that closer to the RBNZ rate decision. That's gonna be interesting actually today with Kiwi dollar. The evening could be interesting. And one more thing, gold, guys. We just hit the demand zone yesterday, and immediately we moved higher. Still, again, remember the daily chart and the breakout of 1290. As long as we are above, I'm quite I'm quite bullish. Of course, taking all the fundamentals, all those geopolitical risk around, that's the reason I'm quite bullish on it. All right, we've got like 4 minutes to see what the Canadian retail sales gonna be and how to react into the data. The expectations are lower than the previous one. But the Canadian dollar surprised us a few times already. So to see the weaker Canadian dollar, most probably we have to get a lower than expectations number. Pound is weak. But it's the middle of the day, guys. So we shouldn't judge at the middle of the day that we are going to move lower. Okay. The strange thing in regards to yen crosses, that's the good question, in regards to yen crosses, because stocks is making new high almost every day, right? And nothing is going on with yen. Nothing is going on with yen. I've got my own theory that those stops, below 100.80, that's like magnet, right? Simply we cannot go higher. Most probably we will not go higher as long as our stops are not done. And there was a note from Deutsche Bank yesterday that they do expect after summer holiday the rally towards 105, even 110. And plenty of analysts around are quite bullish on dollar yen. So that's another indicator for me that, yeah, we got the chance to see stop hunting below 180. But based on current euro-dollar story, that we only made new low by 15 or 20 pips, right? That could be the same with dollar yen. And there is a reaction on euro yen, guys, here, right at this mentioned demand zone. So that could be the intraday buying opportunity. But as I mentioned, I do expect slightly lower prices on euro dollar to hit this demand zone on 5-minute chart. So it could easily produce the move lower on euro JPY, and then eventually there is at least the test how strong bull are on the pound dollar. We're trying to get back above 70.30, but definitely the confirmation of any chance for bulls is gonna to be on the move above 44. Now Canadian number should be out, but looks, guys, there is no reaction. Now we've got slightly stronger Canadian dollar. And the number is better than expectations, 0.7 versus 0.6. So that could help. So in that case, I'm going to check on a different chart, on a different monitor. I'm going to check also Aussie Canadian, as we are right at supply zone or close to supply zone on daily charts. Still a few pips left. That zone. 101.60, I would say that could be the quite interesting level eventually if you think to sell Aussie CAD. All right, and the pound is trying lower. Eventually stop on euro yen should be below 40. Okay, let's have a look. What's going to happen? Because looks like we are again frozen. But the options market since yesterday is showing that there is a chance that we will have some volatility at least. Okay. And in regards to S&P, I removed we missed by quarter or half point yesterday. Yeah, that was, we placed the order after we hit, right? We made a pullback and I did place the order, but we didn't hit 80, and we did almost 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Actually, we were waiting for 68 to get full 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. It didn't happen. But what I'm trying to show you why I did remove, because the supply level, dynamic supply level, could move slightly higher. As you can see on this 15-minute chart, and there is a, from the 1 hour chart, we've got some around 1985. The next supply should appear. So I'm watching right now. Euro, as discussed, we're trying to make turnaround. We're trying to, most probably, if anyone is long, some stops are here. So we're trying to get those stops out, and we've got our demand around 34.58 bid. But again, guys, let's see if we can get any kind of the confirmation if we are going to fall here, because the stop is going to be so tight. So euro is showing some sign of life, especially versus pound, but that's because of the overall pound weakness. Okay, but also euro is trying to show some sign of life on versus dollar, and trying at least versus the JPY. So in total, I assume that yeah, that something is going on in the background. I may be completely totally wrong. Okay, but one more time. Euro dollar, there is no, it's not a place to sell right now. Because I saw the comments today in the morning in different websites that okay, we confirmed the break of the wedge. No, we didn't, because the wedge is based on the at least mine is based on the weekly and monthly chart, so we need at least end of the week. And again, breaking of 34.75 didn't spur any huge sell-off. Okay, or even if there was a plenty of selling orders by algos, black boxes, breakdown traders, whatever, so everything has been consumed by the profit takers and eventually by the smart money market makers. So I would be very careful really here with short side on euro dollar. Of course, if we are going to make nice low by 50 pips from the 34.75, that's gonna be game changer most probably. Okay, and one more time, I'm totally bearish on euro in my heart, but it doesn't mean that I have to play with my heart. Strange, cat is not moving, not at all. Now euro, we hit some stops, so let's watch what's going to happen around 34.58. All right. Bulls on the pound trying to fight around this weekly low where the pound showed a sign of the strength last time. Aussie dollar trying to hold tiny channel on 5-minute charts, okay. But it also could be at some point bearish flag, okay. But selling Aussie around 60, 65, 70, that's the only for intraday trade. If you want to go for it, so just as intraday trade. Ay, on euro dollar, they don't want to go lower. Come on, guys. Pound is trying. Look, guys, how smart they did for this move. From the previous time when we hold the support, okay, there was a demand, we went higher, we made a pullback, so we took out this demand, okay, one more time we took out this demand, we went higher from here, we made a pullback, so we cleaned the demand, okay, again we went higher, pullback, we took out the demand from here, we went higher, pullback, we took out demand, okay, we went higher without the pullback, but finally we made a pullback, we clean out the demand, we ran up to the selling area on 1 hour charts, okay, so no more demand left in between here and here, and that easily produced the move to the downside. All right, 45 minutes to open in US. Let's see at the top of the hour right now what the plans could be, what they want to do, how they want to react. One more time, as I mentioned, on 1 hour chart we've got Euro JPY, this nice demand zone, but again based on the daily, okay, there is a chance that we'll try to go toward 36.20. Okay. So if you want to buy here, the tight stop below 40 and eventually tight risk. All right. Because there is not much demand eventually left, because we went higher here, we made a pullback, so we consumed this demand here. Now we're consuming this demand here on this pullback. We may go higher towards 70 and may run down. So be careful, guys. Especially that pound, especially that dollar yen doesn't look great. Euro dollar doesn't look bad, but there's not something for sure on both euro dollar and dollar yen. So the euro yen trade here is the risky one, okay? Be careful. And now looks like pound is trying. But as I mentioned, the stop has to be below the figure. And it's not confirmed, the pound strength is not confirmed here on euro pound. Okay. We're trying to move out above this falling trend line. Canadian dollar is showing some sign of the weakness without the test of the lower levels. I would be careful, because that was the last demand, but it was tested and we even made the low. No, we tested to the points on, and we did it again. So there is no more buying orders, most probably, okay? Nothing for sure. But that could be some kind of the eventually triangle. Pound is trying to show the sign of the strength. I took tiny long, guys. I took very tiny long here. Just one moment, let me send it out. I'm just going to send it out. And guys, I'm going to place my stop below 70. 69.97, but once we are going to move above 44, I will move my stop higher. Just 1 second, okay guys, I'm going to send it down. Just 1 second. Let's see guys, we need to definitely, it's so speculative right now, we need to move above 44. That would be great from the bull's perspective. Canadian dollar weakening. So let's have a look, EuroCAD or Pound CAD. EuroCAD is trying to hold demand zone on 1 hour chart. We are within the huge demand zone on daily chart. Nothing is confirmed here yet. Looks like it's better is gonna be trade the dollar CAD. Let's see. Yeah, now the bears trying to push the euro pound below the line. It should help with pound dollar. The best thing can happen for us is to move above here 48, but at least 44 is needed, right? The breakout point. That's the wrong direction, guys. That's the wrong direction. Dollar CAD. If we are going to close this hour like this, that's gonna be very bullish. That's gonna be very bullish. The only thing I'm afraid that we didn't hit those stops and we didn't move towards this demand zone. We're just trying to stop here. That's like from nowhere. Most probably you can hear Kramer in the background. So remember guys, in regards to euro dollar, we are waiting for something of those levels here. The bull's trying to make the first step to hold 26 level, let's say the low, right? Next step is the breakout point 44. And then the doors are open to make, of course, if we are going to take the whole move into the consideration, so it's time to convert this into the bullish flag. The thing is that Bank of England earlier today was wasn't dovish, but wasn't super hawkish. US guys trying to position themselves. Oh, yeah. If you are looking for some kind of the eventually conservative entry, right, of the pound, then I would look for the move above this zone here. Okay, that's gonna be like fall, nice base, rally. Then I would look for turnaround around 70.60. Okay, so are this buying zone, and for final move higher towards 71 at least, right? If you're looking for conservative possibility of the entry. Okay. Early close on pound would be better to close above 35. 3 minutes, 2.5. It's totally possible. Oh, Okay. Come on guys, push it higher by 3 pips and that would be great. That's the totally wrong direction. Oh, that's better. Most probably it's all about the euro pound here on the line right now. Pound hit some demand zones versus Kiwi and Canadian dollar on 1-hour chart. But as I mentioned, I'm not touching Kiwi right now. It could be quite nice trade based on the news. There is two scenarios, I would say, based on the current market price of Kiwi versus USD. Of course, there is a question about the if they are going to hike and what's gonna be the statement. But I would say even if they are going hike, okay, and we see the first reaction to the downside, then based on this hike, that could be the chance to grab tiny long. But if you are going to jump because of the hike, okay, and that's gonna be some quite big move to the upside, then most probably we have to check on the charts where we have some supply and then try to fade this type of the move. I would say that bulls are fighting for life here, because if we are going to give up those levels here, then we are going to negate this channel, and most probably we are going to see slightly deeper move to the downside. So really, in my opinion, that's the fight for life for bulls here on pound versus USD. It's all about the money. Actually, who has more money right now, bulls or bears? Okay. There are of course no changes in regards to Gaza, in regards to Russia, Ukraine, so there are no changes in regards to the geopolitical risk. The one thing scared me, the guys, usually if I have some time, so before the US close or around the US close, I'm watching the CNBC for a while. So the guys there are completely not scary, right? The, I haven't heard anything about the possible correction, whatever. They are extremely bullish. That could be the indicator as well. We should be careful here. Yes, as I mentioned, Euro JPY is in that intraday demand zone, but as I mentioned, based on the daily chart, there is a 136.20 support, and I would go for long Euro JPY if this 36.20 is going to be tested and if it holds. Okay. Here, as I mentioned, it's a very speculative trade, and I would be very careful with tight stop just below 40 on the offer side. Okay, the Aussie took out the level here of the bottom of the channel, so we can treat it as the mutually bear flag. Okay, so I'm scalping Aussie. I'm scalping Aussie and any move above 74, okay, 94.74 beat. I'm out. I'm targeting around 94.25 first, and then the bottom 93.80. Of course, if we are going to hit 25, then I'm going to close half, moving the stop to entry and targeting the 93.80. But as I mentioned, just pure intraday and high risk. And it's like really scalping, because my first target is not something like 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. The stop should be, the truth is the stop should be below, above 64, not 74. I want to give them some room eventually. So both commodity are weakening right now. Both commodities, CAD and Aussie right now are weakening. As I mentioned, dollar CAD very bullish for me, but from nothing, right? So that's for me the case. But based on this price action here, that's the bullish with stop below 107.08, and We're trying to work with this supply zone. Yeah, on the pound, we need to quick action right now. Looks like CAD is weakening overall. There is a chance that EuroCAD will go higher. Also, there is a chance like pound CAD got the chance to go higher. That's few nice developments here. Okay guys, come on, go higher. And there was a funny story yesterday after the Apple earnings report. The one guy was so excited. I'm not that familiar how to read the numbers, but one guy in CNBC, he was so excited. Now guys, there is no risk, there is only upside potential. The presenters, they have to slow him down. But he was extreme. So let's see where Apple is going to open today. Because today the whole stock sentiment could depend on the sentiment on Apple. Now for the next few minutes before the US cash open, we are going to see some wrestling. So guys, let's have a make a 7 minutes break for water or stuff like this. I'm going back at 20 past. Okay, short break, and let's see what's going to happen at the open. All right, I'm back. Looks like it wasn't a good idea to leave the guys alone on the pound. Okay, let's see here the action. Aussie trying to get back. Let me have a look on a 1-hour chart. Okay, this one we can remove already. This one we can remove already. So 70.0806, that could be the key. That's why my stop is below 70 to have some room. But hopefully we will not have to be worried about those levels, and hopefully the bulls will be able quickly to move to the upside. I'm watching those 10-year T-notes in US, and we are testing supply zone right now, almost few ticks left. That could have an effect on dollar yen. If we are going to break higher, if you are going to make another few ticks higher, then that could affect dollar overall, right? Because higher prices means yields lower. That could be fundamental reason. So maybe even the stocks is going higher, right? And maybe even the bulls wants to go higher. Stock is going higher. Maybe bulls here on dollar yen, then they want to go higher, but simply rate differentials not allow them to do that. Come on, guys. 5 minutes left to the US cash open. And looks like we back to lower volatility. Come on, guys. Show us something. Make decision. Slightly better on pound. Looks like Euro JPY will try to go higher based on this demand zone. Looks like US futures are making new high just before the real cash market open. Euro is on the move, but still, if we are not be able to buy here, then again I've got stop buy at 75 bits. Okay, so 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Dollar yen clearly got the problem. Bulls got the problem. Finally, something is going on here. But again, pound needs to go above 44 for us to adjust the stop, to move the stop higher. Okay, 50 seconds and we should see some actions. Pound looks better, definitely pound looks better. Opening bell. And there we go in US. Apple is higher, gapping up. So that could be positive for the total stock, so it could be positive for the risk overall. So hence the Euro JPY got the chance to go higher. No, I didn't take it this long. I'm short here, scalping, trying to scalp. Looks like I put my money on the wrong horse, and I'm long here on the pound. I've got tiny long on gold as well. Whoa, 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 what happened? Stocks at the new high. But there is no move at all on dollar yen right now. And we've got tiny pullback from the high on the 10-year T notes. But let's focus on the pound right now and Aussie here. As of now, looks like bulls also trying to get back below the trend line on euro pound 1 hour chart. Pound is trying, but again we need to go above 44 to minimize as much as we can our stop. Okay, that's the moment of truth. Whoa, 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 some profit taking on stocks. There's some materials in regards to Russia and Ukraine right now on CNBC. I can't hear details. I couldn't hear the whole. Looks like. All right. Anyway, we need to higher prices here. I can't see anything in the news services. But look that something is going on. We've got the pullback on risk. Nothing has happened on the 10-year T-note, so all right, let's focus on what's going on. Aussie is doing not bad. I'm not so happy because of the pound and this huge pullback here. There's some gold buying in, as you can see, as well, and I'm watching the oil as well. We do have the weekly crude inventory in the next 15 minutes. That's real wrestling right now, as we can see. Would be great to see the prices higher than 44. Looks like we are going lower here on the stock. Like profit taking is going on. Yeah, we hit new high again. So some profit taking could take place, but that's the nice profit taking. That's nice one. I'm trying to figure out what was all about in CNBC. Now euro is trying to rise. So hopefully we are going to see similar reaction on the pound. Not, I thought similar, right, guys, to the upside. Come on. Ay, 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 ay. Huge wrestling within the 10 pips zone. Looks like bears trying to make some bigger case. So we may see retest of the overnight low. We just hit new high by one tick. Let's see where the bulls will try to find the support. Guys, we are going to be very bullish soon on the dollar CAD. I mentioned that we are bullish from nowhere. Now we're fighting with this supply zone here. Okay, bear in mind this daily trend line, falling daily trend line. That's the danger. Looks like I'm going to be long euro dollar very soon. Stocks is continuing to the downside. Eventually, if they want to make double top, then 1968, right? Double top M formation. And guys, I would like to show you one thing, the same as I've shown you with pound. We start rising, we made this demand, done. Rise, demand, done. Rise, demand, done. Rise, rise, this demand done. Remember about this demand is not done. Rise, demand done. Rise, bam, demand done. There is no demand, guys, that could 1968 could produce below bigger fall, so be careful. or watch your position, depends what on which direction you're trading, and actively manage the position. Whoa! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if it was too noisy. I'm sorry, guys. British pound. I'm moving my stop to 26 offer. I'm sorry. I was so excited with this move. So I'm risking really not that much right now. Be careful with euro yen, because falling here that could produce some profit taking or closing longs, whatever, on the dollar yen. So if you took long, so be careful, guys. Stock doesn't look good right now. I'm watching 10 neutrinos as well. I'm watching Aussie yen, guys. As I mentioned, we are very close to supply zone on daily. Let's have a look. As I mentioned, around 96, 95, 95, right? That's the daily supply zone, and there is also static supply zone on daily. One moment. Right. Around 95, 95. So we could have quite nice few developments. Depends what they want to, what big guys wants to do, what they want to show us. Guys, if you are long dollar CAD, definitely if we are going to hit this supply level based on this daily trend line, you should at least take partial profit and move stop to entry. Once we are going above this level here, 70.50, then I'm gonna move my stop to entry level. Bulls trying to recover on the stocks. Aussie, I'm waiting for, as I mentioned, I'm waiting for around 25, maybe slightly above 25, but for those, I'm waiting for those levels. Euro Aussie looks good, but bulls trying to make turnaround above demand zone on the hourly, so there is a possibility of the last, the spike to the downside before the real bounce. So euro is showing some sign of life, as I mentioned. Euro JPY, we're trying to go slightly higher. We're fighting on euro dollar right now, right at the breakdown point. Okay. Euro pound, and we're trying to push it higher. We've got again meeting tomorrow morning, so that's the possibility that we are going to have sorry guys, that's possible that we are going to have a chance to trade some Kiwi crosses. Just crude oil inventories. No, euro consumer confidence right now. That's could be important as well. Let's see. Tomorrow, Thursday, that's also PMI day. That's one of the reasons we choose to have morning live trading room tomorrow. So we have Kiwi rate, cash rate decision. We do have then Chinese PMI, and then whole Europe in PMI and the pound retail sales. Okay. So guys, right now, if there is no surprise from consumer sentiment here in Europe within the next 4 minutes, and if there are going to be positive surprise in regards to PMI, so that could provide some relief rally for euro. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So less than 3 minutes. In the meantime, Apple is trading above 96. Market is trying to push slightly higher the price of the 10-year T-notes. So now we need slightly higher prices on the pound dollar to move the stop to entry level. Then it would be good to see the rise toward the top of the channel. To take profit partially and wait for retail sales tomorrow. That would be good. All right, the bears pushed prices lower on US futures. We are waiting for European sentiment. Minus 0.4, expectations minus 7.5, previous minus 7.5. So lower than expectations, that could push euro lower. That could also push DAX lower, guys, and if you want to trade DAX, that's the one of the levels eventually to try to find the opportunity to sell. So this weaker euro sentiment, consumer sentiment, could help bears here with euro pound to push them lower. But guys, I would be careful around 78.85. All right, guys, I've got tiny long on gold. I'm scalping Aussie with definite stop at 94.74. Most probably I'm gonna cut it earlier around 94, slightly above 94.64. I'm looking for the first target around 94.25, then 93.80. Okay. I'm still looking for opportunity to short US indices. I'm not trading Canadian dollar, but looks like at least we've got the chance to retest the trend line, falling trend line on daily charts. Okay, I've got stop buy order on euro dollar at 34.75 bit. Means that my execution is gonna be around 77, more or less. We are holding long pound with very tight stop right now at 26 offer. Once we are going to move towards 70.50, I'm going to move my stop to entry level. Okay. If you are long Euro JPY, be careful. Take partial profit around 70, if that's going to be possible. Because stocks right now, it could be that we are only on a profit-taking mood right now after making the new high, but we didn't really hit some stops above the high. So something different could be behind. Okay. I'm watching Euro Aussie. Looks good, but as I mentioned, still we missed few pips to real demand zone on early chart. I'm gonna to watch RBNZ later today. So that could be that some comments will be available during that time. In regards to the update on the website, still waiting for some nice developments to create more for daily plan. So most probably today's section is going to be before the US close. All right. And pretty much that's it from me today. We are going to have a meeting tomorrow again, half an hour before the official Europe market open. So be careful, guys. Don't chase the prices. We are sitting, I would say, pound. We pick up it. I would say correctly, right? Aussie, hopefully, we pick up it correctly as well. So maybe also pound Aussie could be the good cross to trade from the long side, right? Oh, they trying. Euro will skyrocketing above 75, I would say. So as we are still together, guys, I'm moving my stop to entry level right now on pound. So that's what I was waiting for, to be honest with you. Just let me make an update on the website. What the? Okay, so that's great that we move stop to entry level. So here is okay. Now I'm waiting for some nice developments on Aussie. Hopefully we'll be able to get this 1320 on gold at some time in the near future. Still 34.75 works as resistance, and I'm not surprised, guys. I'm really not surprised. There's but it's not a level to sell okay, for me. And guys, if you are not sure what to do with euro dollar, then yeah, we pick up pound correctly. Hopefully the Aussie will do a good job as well. As I mentioned, there is a few crosses with Aussie showing that that's potential sign of the weakness in the background, so watch Aussie carefully. Okay. So as I mentioned, don't chase the prices. Actively manage your positions. I would like to say big thank you for the last 2 hours, guys. Time is flying. I don't know when we hit 2 hours. Most probably we are going for some kind of the consolidation within the next few minutes. Then Europe is gonna to be closed, and then US guys will stay only. But as of now, at least pound is good. Aussie should be good soon. Any questions? Just please let me know. Send me an email. I'm here to help. Again, my name is Piotr. Thank you very much for the last 2 hours. Be careful. Happy trading. See you tomorrow in the room. Thank you. Bye bye.